All right, what up you guys? John's Moto Garage. So I bought this bike last night. It's a 2013 Yamaha Stryker, and I went against all my rules. Never buying a motorcycle at night, all that good stuff. Sometimes you got to break a rule though to get a good deal. So today we're gonna roll it out into the sun, and along with me, we will all take our first look at the motorcycle in the daylight. Hopefully there's no surprises. So hey, buenos dias, ¿qué pasó, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So finally we got the second bike for the YouTube Moto Flip Project, but I did have to take a little bit of a risk, a little bit of a gamble. I went against my #1 rule and I bought the bike at night. So let's see if this paid off, if it was a big score or a major bust. And of course, stay tuned to the end. We'll go over how much I paid for the motorcycle and how much I'm hoping to get for it. I'll also go over some of the key things that I look for when I'm buying a used bike. Quick recap, if you're new to the channel, this project is basically where I'm taking a small budget of 2,500 bucks, trying to trade my way up to my dream motorcycle. We kicked it off with a bang. I'll put a link below to the playlist. You can see the first bike I bought for $2,500, sold it for $4,250. And so moving forward, that was my new budget, $4,250 bucks. And I was on the hunt, on the search for another motorcycle, had a few busts in between, a few bikes I went out and looked at that didn't pan out. But finally, we landed on a 2013 Yamaha Stryker. So let's check it out. All right, I think we're rolling. Let's pull off into this lit area. Dude, this spot is lit, bro. Here, let's pull up right here. Actually, no, we'll be able to find another spot. What up, you guys? John's Moto Garage. It's dark out, so I'm gonna have my visor up, so I apologize for the extra wind noise. But I did not plan on buying a bike today. I wasn't really looking. I just got back from a stunt sesh. Happened to pop on Craigslist to look up for another motorcycle, and bam, there it was. 2013 Yamaha Stryker for a ridiculous price. I said, oh my gosh, I gotta go check that out. Woo! Yeah, buddy. So we're doing our test ride. So far I like it, man. I've had 2 Strykers on the channel before. They're great bikes. They're chopper style bikes straight from the factory. So I would compare this with like a Fury, Yamaha Raider, some of those bikes. You know, it's the little bro to the Raider, definitely the little bro to the Raider. But anyway, this test ride, we're just, you know, as always, kind of going through the test ride thing. I've had people ask me, what do you look for in a used bike, or what do you look for with a test ride? And I look for bikes that are running, and I don't want a project. So I'm okay if, you know, fork seals have a little leak, or, you know, maybe tires need to be replaced sooner than later. I'm okay with those types of things if it's the right price. You know, you just factor that into the price when you sell it. But I'm looking for things that are running. Now, that's not the case for everybody. There's tons of people who like to buy projects because they like to wrench on them, and they can get really good deals and they know what they're doing. But again, for me, that's just not my style. Everybody's different. And then of course, you gotta buy low. You just have to. Some people are gonna price their bike low. Some people do a horrible job marketing the bike. And you're gonna have to kind of, you know, make them the offer. In this case, the guy had the bike priced low, you know, ready to sell. He was ready to get rid of it. He knows what he's got. He knows he could probably get a little bit more for it. But he said, you know, they bought a house and he wanted to get rid of it. So, and I had cash ready to go. I hit him up. I lived right down the street, super easy. And so here we are. With the test ride, you're shifting through the gears, you're making sure the brakes are working, you know, make sure there's nothing weird, no weird noises. You can check all the, you know, electrical. He just put a new battery in, and I live right in this area, and yet I'm already lost, man, already lost. Let's jump off here and see if we can get a look at this motorcycle. It's a white Yamaha Stryker, 1300, pretty much stock. Beautiful bike. Yeah, you see the LEDs. I don't think I'm even allowed to have the blue, or I might get pulled over by a cop. And I apologize in advance if the lighting's terrible with my GoPro, but yeah, there she is. Nice bike, runs great. He, you know, he is letting it go at a great price, so. So we'll rip back over there. Now, ideally, do not buy a motorcycle at night. Don't do it. Every time I do it, I end up regretting something, and who knows, maybe I'll come home tomorrow and have a regret on this motorcycle. I don't think so though, only because it's at a price point that's, you know, good enough where it would have to be something really, really major, really major, and so far it seems to be checking out. It's dusty, a little dirty, but no signs that the bike's ever been down. Oh yeah, when I do my, you know, come to look at a motorcycle, I do my walk around, you know, walk around the bike, kind of get an idea for it, ask the dude questions, let them kind of tell you about it. You can get a good idea of the person and their intentions usually. And this guy seemed pretty chill. He just doesn't ride the bike much, and they spot a house, you know. I like it. So far I like it. 12,784 miles. Now because I'm so close, I had my brother tag along with me, and I'm just gonna ride this thing home. Let's check it out. Bam. So nothing too crazy there. Just dusty, really. Just a little dusty, that's about it. Figured. Tank looks good. I think we did all right, you guys. I think we did okay. This gamble may have paid off. I'm gonna wipe it down, clean it up real quick, get it nice and shiny, and later today we'll take it for a spin and take some pics. So it should be good to roll. All right, we got her all wiped up, cleaned up, nice and shiny, and there's really nothing that I noticed to be wrong with it as far as cosmetics that I would have missed from my inspection at night. So I think this was a gamble that, at least for now, has paid off. Seems like a really nice bike for the price. So there we have it. Stay tuned. I'll go over how much I paid for it. Once I sell it, I'll let you know how much I'm selling it for. I'll do ride review videos and all that good stuff on it. But do as I say, not as I do. Ideally, do not buy a bike at night. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna run into something, you're gonna miss something, and you're gonna regret it. Fortunately, that wasn't the case on this one. All right, so there you have it. Luckily, I dodged a bullet. I did look at the bike at night, and like I said, that's the #1 rule. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's just, especially in poor lighting, there's so many things you can miss, and I've been burned before in the past. But I went into this one trying to be a little bit more thorough with my inspection, and fortunately it panned out. Everything checked out, and the bike, even in daylight, was an exceptional deal. So that motorcycle, KBB trade-in, I believe, is around 4,000 bucks, with a retail around $5,800. I know what all of you are dying to know is how much did I pay for the bike, and I paid only $3,100 for the motorcycle. Yeah, that's what I paid, $3,100. So drop a comment below. How much do you think that bike's worth? How much do you think I can sell it for? There you have it. That's bike #2 for the Moto Flip Project. Like and subscribe if you dig it. I appreciate the support. You can hit me on Instagram at John's Moto Garage. If you dig the series, feel free to share with people, and stay tuned. Hopefully we can trade our way up to my dream motorcycle here eventually. I still don't know what that dream bike is though, so we'll just have to wait and find out. All right, you guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Adios, hasta luego, nos vemos.